Hello, I'm Lorian Moyer. I'm the Unit 2 principal, and I'm going to briefly present to students about the Safe2Say training. If we teach you how to look for warning signs, signals, and threats, to act immediately and take it seriously, and to say something, then we will get better at reducing violence, threats, and tragic consequences, and creating safer, healthier schools and communities. And these are the goals of the Safe2Say Something program. First, looking for warning signs, signals, and threats. What is a warning sign? Examples of warning signs are withdrawal from others, bullying or hitting, negative role models, excessive anger, impulse intimidating, extreme mood changes, thoughts or plans of harming yourself or others, blaming others for your own failures, the fear of riding the school bus or going to school, not forgiving or forgetting the wrongs of other people, any significant personality changes, or excessive feelings of isolation or rejection. Again, these are warning signs. A warning signal is similar. A warning signal, some examples could be if someone is giving away possessions, if they have a fascination with suicide, rigid beliefs or ideologies, bragging about access to guns, fascination with weapons, fascination with school shootings, fascination and or writings and drawings of death, recruiting a friend to join an attack, warning a friend to stay away from school or an event, and bragging about an upcoming attack. Again, these are warning signals. A threat. Examples of threats, statements that can be perceived as threats. Somebody should do that here, supporting a violent act. Someone should blow up this place. Life isn't worth living. I'm going to take her and her friends out. You'd be better off without me. They will regret they ever met me. Again, these are examples of threats. So in what form are signals, signs, and threats found? They can be spoken, they can be written, these could be videos, gestures, or actions or behaviors. These can be seen on social media, as we have examples of on the screen. The second step, if we recognize these signals, signs, and threats, is to act immediately and take it seriously. When should you act? When you see, hear, or read a warning sign, signal, or threat, you should act immediately. You should seek help. This leads to the third step, which is saying something. Always call 911 in an emergency. These are examples of trusted adults to whom you could say something if you have seen or heard a sign, signal, or threat. Some examples of trusted adults are a parent or teacher, a guidance counselor, school psychologist, school police or resource officer, principal or support staff, coach, instructor, or mentor, a community organization leader, or a religious leader. So these are people both inside of the school and in the community who are trusted adults who you could say something to. But what if you can't tell a trusted adult and you want to remain anonymous? You can use the Safe2Say app or computer program. How does it work? The first phase is that you report an anonymous tip. The second is that a crisis center may ask a few questions to understand what is going on. And the third is that within seconds, the right people will be notified. The right people do include both school personnel and law enforcement. You can anonymously report your tip using the mobile app, calling the Safe2Say number, or using your computer at safe2saypa.org. Again, this is a way to submit a secure and anonymous safety concern 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. The last piece of information that we'd like to share with you is that reports should not be made as a joke or to bully. This may result in disciplinary action by the school. Additionally, any intentionally false Safe2Say report will be prosecuted by the Pennsylvania State Attorney General's office, who oversees the Safe2Say program. So remember, if you see something, say something.